my definition's right. What's the T? The cheat.
You've been cheated, or you were the cheater.
The cheat.
Okay, so the cheatee would be the person who got.
No, the cheated.
That's like employee and employer.
Yeah, that's
so
what
I'm
I'm
the
trying
cheatee.
The person who was
You
cheated on?
cheated?
No, I've been cheated on.
So you're the cheated. Because you don't cheat.
I like cheatee. I'm the cheatee.
That's
and
not a
this
word. You were the
Yes,
cheated.
today. The cheatee.
Okay. Welcome back to Talks with Wine, guys. My name is Marley.
Let's all take a toast to this episode.
Oh, this is going to be an
y'all was about to
episode. Woo, my name is Marley. Ooh.
What's your name, sis?
Well, no, let's start with you because I feel like I'll start with her.
My name is Kamaya and I'm the bomb.
I don't know. I got no
I don't know. I thought someone else was going to jump in.
I don't know what we were jumping
My
in.
name is Kamaya and I'm the bomb. I like to shake my pom-poms. I eat Rice
I thought it
Krispies.
was, I know I'll break it down.
I wasn't going to do I'll break it down. That would have took us like 10 minutes.
Yeah, boom, boom, tick, tick, a boom,
Ooh,
tick.
okay, never mind. Don't matter. Who you?
see?
Y'all know who the hell I am tomorrow.
You sound angry. Who pissed in your Cheerios this morning?
You know, there was an ad. Well, I'm not an ad, an article about a man getting arrested at Kellogg's for peeing in people's frosted
Oh, I
flakes.
saw that.
And I said that to my sister because she always says, "Who pissed in your Cheerios?" I said, "When we found him, y'all, it might not have been Cheerios, but goddamn, he pissed in Kellogg's. I'm calling him too."
I saw that and it pissed me off because I eat Frosted Flakes.
And now look at you.
Flakes, though.
Look at you.
But she happy. It's just you.
I never do it. No, I'm sorry. Hi guys, I'm Tamara.
What are we talking about today, Marley?
Cheating.
Well, we're talking about cheating.
Let's say a quick prayer before we start.
Oh, please, Lord.
We're
Hold
talking
on, let me
about
take a
liars, cheaters, deceivers, heartbreakers.
Father God, please protect Tamara's heart, her battered spirit,
There's no
her petty soul.
No, I'm not petty, and my spirit is well restored.
It
It's
is
far
well
from
You
within
say you're not what?
I ain't petty.
Not
I'm
bad.
No. I'm not petty. I'm
Oh, she's
vengeful.
spiteful.
Let's
So
be
what's the
clear.
difference between vengeful and petty?
I'm spiteful. Spite is with malice. Spite is like a hard dig. Like, oh, I don't get off at just tit for tat. It needs to be
I'm a
more.
tit for tat.
I need you to. I need to
But
drag
that's still
you.
a form of pettiness. You
It
just
is,
a
but
higher
it's
level.
a higher level. Yeah. So
So
spite.
you are still petty.
No,
Yeah.
I'm spiteful. I've surpassed petty, boo.
I'm just petty.
I'm
I
not.
like to tit for tat.
Let me be clear.
I just don't care.
Let me be clear. I have spiritually evolved. I am no longer dwelling in those spaces, but there are times.
That somebody got you fucked up and you need to remind
Okay,
them.
let's be clear. There are
She
times.
triggered a cough in my throat because I was gonna
Are
say.
you alright, sister?
I was gonna
Let
say.
me slide this to you.
I was gonna say. I heard a line that hit me in the throat.
But tonight we are talking about cheating
Bring us to it, sis.
and Chile. Let's see.
Your soul sounds heavy.
I mean, okay. So has anyone been cheated?
I was
on?
gonna say. I just want you to ask all the questions.
No, to be clear, I honestly, like I'm thinking, I've never been cheated on.
I've been cheated on.
I've been cheated on.
I've been cheated. I mean, let me tell you.
Oh, well, yes, but
If you were on a break, it doesn't count.
no, it wasn't a break. But
Okay.
yes, but it was one of those things where it was like I already knew what she was doing, so I don't really care anymore.
Okay.
So I don't. I mean, yes, but no.
Ooh,
Like
okay.
yes, but
I've been played. Like I've been
yes,
played.
played. Yes, played. And I don't
No.
know if that bona fides is.
No,
No.
my cheating. The person who cheated on me also played me. He had a
Oh.
whole. Mario, you know about this.
Oh yeah.
He had. So all right, the first time I was cheated on, it was in high school, and it was cute. We were dating for 2 days.
She said it was.
Look
cute.
at us both going picking up.
It was cute.
It was cute because we dated for like 2 days, and in high school I wasn't cute and stuff like that. So when someone was like, "Oh, you want to be my girlfriend?" I was like, "Yeah." And then 2 days later, he had another girlfriend. I was like, "Oh, okay, you're cute." But
Okay.
he turned out to be gay.
Oh, okay.
So I was
Plot
just,
twist. Goddamn.
Okay.
no,
Dum,
he,
dum, dum.
he ended up, coming out. So I was just like, you know what? Maybe he was just finding himself. That's what I took it as. I
That's
was
fair,
really just
but
trying to
sis, don't use me.
listen. This time, I wasn't doing nothing with nobody in high school. So.
I wasn't the one I nobody.
And then the real scandal happened.
The real tea.
Happened, some time ago. This was,
Put a shot in.
and he had a whole girlfriend, and I mean they was going to weddings together.
Oh, it was official. Were they going to Walmart too?
Listen, but this is
because going to Walmart together, weddings is like whatever I could find a day.
This
But
is
you
where
going Walmart?
But
together?
this is the thing.
Walmart sometimes depends. It depends. What I'm going in there for?
No, they were. They were.
No, they went.
They went to a wedding together. But this is what it was. This is what pissed me off because I'm different from most girls.
You pull up to the scene with your son?
No.
No. Let me tell you something.
I'm like I don't fight over, like, I ain't fighting over no man.
Because mine are the least of your problems.
Right,
exactly. So you look at Jeff.
So the way it goes, so the way it goes
the
is,
honorable.
I always ask, because you can sense when something's going on. So I ask, like, yo, you got another shorty? Let me know so I can step out the way. If you got to do what you got to do to figure you out, tell me, keep it a buck with me, so I can move on about my business. Homie would tell me, no, it's only you, da da da. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me.
You ever experienced the "It's my best friend" line?
No.
Was it
I've
her
had
cousin? I mean, was it his cousin?
It wasn't. Oh, wait.
She said it's her child. And it really messed me up.
So listen. So let me tell you how homie would play
These
it.
are my jukeboxes,
Let me tell you how homie would play it. Because homie would coach football. And he used to tell a story like, it's just one of my teammates. She be calling me mad late. And da da da. And one day, like, I am big on my spirit. Like, the Lord knows my heart. And I talk to him daily. And it was one point in time where I was just like, yo, excuse my French, this nigga's lying to me. I was like, this nigga's really lying. He's lying to me. Yeah. And before I like fully cut him, before I fully cut him off, give me proof. So I said, Lord, show me sign. He showed me sign 1. And I was like, all right, that's not obvious enough. I don't believe it.
That's 50-50. Let me.
Then I said, Lord, show me sign 2. And this is the Dave Marley experience because he called me. He butt called me one day. He was naked. And Kamaya, I was about to go beat him up. See, he thought I was coming to come beat up homegirl that was at the house.
No, those are the rules.
No,
I'm not here for her.
I'm here for you.
I'm here for you. Yeah.
Marley and our other friends stopped me before I could get there.
Well,
and for something, and the thing is,
shame on you.
No,
I'm just kidding.
I don't have bill money for all of my friends, guys.
I always have my bill money tucked away.
Okay, well,
you see me, I have a credit union, baby.
Listen, so
I got the accountable. I see the figures.
He had a good excuse, and this is where I should have paid attention. Because homie was 33 with a roommate, and he was just like, oh, that was my roommate's girlfriend, you're really tripping. But I remember his roommate having a girlfriend, so I was just like, because I've met the girl before, so I was like, you know what, I excused it. But something wasn't sitting in my spirit. And one day I'm at my desk scrolling through the popular page, and this is the thing.
Social media will put you
Niggas
out
don't
there.
cheat with females who run in circles that is so similar to you. And what did I do? I came across that page. So before I went to him, because, you know, you deny until you get caught. I messaged her to make sure it was for real. She was like, yes. She was like, me and him got together back in August. I was like, oh, she said, y'all were done in July. I said, we are very much so together. Been together since January. And I was like, you know what?
Why did I even ask for this episode?
I was like, I hit him with the, you know what? I am done.
Today's new topic is going to be about plants. We're going to talk about how you can nurture, water, and...
And when I tell you, everyone's like, you mad at Shorty? I'm like, I can't be mad at her because she didn't know.
Of course not.
But he
knew.
The thing that pisses me off is some of these dudes, let me not say dudes, because I have homies. Some of my homeboys get played by girls when I hear their stories.
And you be like, honey, you're being played. Like, you got to tell them, like, as a female, I know you're being ran game on.
One of my closest guy friends.
Golden bottle.
He will think.
If you're watching, golden bottle.
One of my closest guy friends had a whole situation with a girl. And when he was telling me about it, like, I'm not going to put his business on blast because I know he watches and he going to be like, damn, you going to make me look like a fool again. No.
Again?
Because I told him, I was like, yo, Shorty is really taking you for a fool. Yes. Because people cheat.
None for you.
The thing is, when people cheat, I'm like, you don't ever expect this to come back to you. You don't ever expect, because karma going to do you dirtier than you did this person. Like, you don't respect yourself. You are a coward.
Okay.
Have you ever cheated on somebody?
You asking me?
I'm at the
Oh.
table.
Because I feel like you just pointed at it.
Yes, I have.
I have.
I've cheated on
Honestly.
tests, just not on people.
I cheated
I have.
on this guy, and it was out of, I don't know if I could say it was out of spite or
Let it
if
out.
I
You're
was
a
just
Virgo,
being-
it was spite.
it might
Let
have
it
been
out.
in spite because
It was
the guy that I was with at the time, he was a really good guy, and he won't let me live this down, so whatever. The guy that I was with at the time, I ended up cheating with a previous
Yo,
ex.
the eye roll you gave for that, she said,
Whatever.
she was like, listen. She was
No,
like, oh, times.
I was younger, so honestly, I was a little bit younger.
About a year. No,
About a year ago.
About a year ago.
Year ago.
I've
About
been
3
single
weeks
longer
ago.
than a year,
No.
so I wasn't cheating.
No.
But no, the guy that I ended up cheating on was a really good guy. The guy that I cheated on him with was just kind of revenge.
Trash.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he had cheated on me, and I left. I don't know. I guess we fell apart. Relationship ended, and then I get into a relationship with someone else, and I end up going back to the guy that cheated on me. But kind of did it just. It was really. I guess it really was out of sight.
Something good, and I didn't know.
And when I realized the hurt that I implanted on the person that I cheated on, I was like, oh, this shit ain't right. Like, you know what I mean? Because there is so much emotional shit that comes from cheating. Like, I was emotionally cheating because, this is your revenge, my guy. Like, you cheated on me. Let me cheat on you because you over here trying to make it work with me. And I already got somebody. But I wasn't really thinking. So
wait. No.
it was a really,
I was going to say, because I'm thinking you getting back at the guy you were currently with. No, you were
I was
trying to
getting
get back
back
at
at
the guy who cheated on
Yes.
you, so you're going to hurt the guy you currently with.
and
to
I
get back on
did. And I feel shitty about it.
Man, it's hot in here.
Listen,
Ooh, child,
I
it
feel like
really
these
is.
lights.
I'm like, oh my
We ain't
sis, can we
even-
turn on these lights? My wig is
ain't
lifting
even
up.
been-
My,
You ain't even got a wig.
That's my point.
We ain't even been in the episode 10 minutes. God
It's
damn.
been 12
See,
minutes.
the thing
Hot.
is, I could never
Hot
cheat.
and...
I can't cheat on anyone because I do believe in karma.
I've already received my
So
karma. To be
I-
honest
I
with you,
do
I've
believe
already
in-
received
I'm
it.
gonna clear that up for you.
I believe in emotional cheating. Like, well, let me not say emotional cheating. Like, I will, like, when things start getting real rocky in a relationship, I do find myself reaching out and texting and conversing.
I was
So
just
I
gonna
think
touch
that
on
is a
that.
form.
So I am now, because not to sound like, and I don't want to say sound like a man, because I feel like when it comes to relationships and when it comes to how I interact with men, I can find that I have more man-like mannerisms. And so it was a period where it would be like, well, you being corny. You know what I'm saying? I love you to death, but you're being corny right now. I don't know what's good with you. And I'm not trying to fill out your spaces. So I'm about to go let somebody entertain me.
Yes.
And it could be something as simple as them texting me good morning, beautiful, or whatever. It's just simple stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what it is with me. Like,
But it's the entertainment alone. And like, now of where we are in our relationship and now where I am, because I've been with the same person for 12 years. So, you know what I'm saying? Not consistent 12 years. It's been a very long.
I was watching
down
a
a rocky
comedy
road.
show. I was watching a comedy show, and it was like, get a black couple. Find a black couple that's been together. They don't never tell you they've been together for 2 years. They be like, we've been together for 12 years. On and off.
It's fact.
Yeah.
Like, we
It's the
just got
truth.
back together 2 weeks ago.
It's the truth. It's the truth. And you have to, and when those spaces happen, you have to relearn each other. You have to relearn to date each other. You have new boundaries. You have new grounds, especially if you're going on breaks.
Depending
things
on
happen in
the time
between.
frame. Yeah. Like,
But
if you
I will
see-
say, when I was younger, I experienced being cheated on. But it was one of those things where it was like he was passing her off as, this is my best friend. So, no big deal. And I wasn't naive because I had my own suspicions, and his family low-key was telling me, like, no, don't trust that female that he's around. But the way I took it was like, listen, I trust you to be you.
Right.
So until you show me otherwise, I have no reason.
And that's how I always see it. If I'm giving you, like I always say, give me the benefit of the doubt to handle.
But I'm not naive because I ride that line of benefit of the doubt.
No, because
and you use your
I look
intuition.
I look at it as I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, so give me the benefit of the doubt that I'm not
Let
gonna
me just pour this in because I need it more than you.
give me.
I just said what I did, man.
It's not even the benefit of the doubt. Give me the benefit to believe that when you bring me your truth, I can accept it. And I think that's what the problem is. A lot of people they rather do their dirt and tuck it in and hide it than just come out with the straight facts because they don't want to face it.
Here's the thing. And then there's other things where it's like, there's murky waters. So I've done my dirt, but I don't want to tell you, even though technically I could technically do the dirt, you know what I'm saying? Like I was able to do it, but it doesn't feel good because we came back together, and you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a person that's like, when we came back together, I don't want to know nothing. Because one, I've worked on it a lot, but I ride the line of jealousy. So I don't want to know. I don't need
It matter to me.
Yeah, exactly.
Me at this point.
I don't want to know.
Because I was, you know how they say, like, for me, I'm more of a whatever happened before me doesn't concern
matter.
me, and whatever happens after me doesn't concern me. What is happening while I'm here
is what matters.
I was gonna say, I am a Cancer, and I'm like, a lot of people be like, "Oh, you read into that stuff." So I'm a Cancer, so you tell me about something you did in the past. I'm not gonna be worried about what you did in the past. I'm gonna worry about those signs that you're showing.
Like I'm gonna ask you about your path because I'm curious about your patterns. I'm curious about certain things.
Because then I'm gonna start looking. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, ain't that how you cheated on her?"
But I was
is that what?
Hold on.
And the thing, and I will say real quick. I'm sorry to cut you off. To touch on karma. My viewpoint on karma is yes, everyone receives karma, but your karmic debt is what you make it. If you keep living in your hell, if you keep punishing yourself, because at the end of the day, what's done is done. And I don't mean to sound nonchalant, because I can sound very nonchalant. What's done is done. If you truly within yourself have resonated and you said, you know what, that was really messed up, I've centered myself, I've apologized for those things to the universe, to my creator, to the person that I'm most afflicted, I'm not living in that debt anymore.
But you want to know the funny thing is? This is why there's so much karma being thrown out.
Because people live in that. Because they live in that. I'm like, yo, I'm moving on.
But this is honestly why I can't cheat. Because rather than me stepping out on you, I want to live in my truth and let you know I'm not happy with this.
That's fair.
I'm not happy with this going. And I want to move on.
But people live in fear because it's like, I don't want to tell you that I'm not happy in fear of what you're going to respond to. Because they might not be happy too, and now we break up. And that's a big fear.
I'd rather break up. I'd rather break up, to be honest with you.
But you end a lot of things, Marley. You end your hairstyle within 3 days.
I do. So I'd rather break up.
Lying, sis.
I'd rather break up.
About 3 days ago, it was cornrows, and now I don't know what to do. Now she got a pixie and finger waves, and next week is going to be red. I don't know what to do.
It may not be right. But no, I'm just one of those people who's like, all right, well, we're done.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we're done, then I'm going to go do me, and you're going to go do you. And whatever you decide to do in that time of doing you doesn't even concern me.
So I'm going to ride that line because I say that, but honestly, deep down, I will say that to you to save face. But when I get into my space alone, it's going to hurt me because it feels like, damn, I really thought that this was what it was. Like, I thought this was solid, you know what I'm saying? Like, it hurts me.
I have to mean it to say it.
And
I'm not going to just say it. Like, if I really fuck with you and you're my... Listen.
See, no, I'm going to say it to you in the moment. I'm like, if you tell me, oh, you want to break up, I'm like, okay, fine. Like, then that's what it is. I'm going to say, I'm going to say, like, well, why? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to ask you,
I'm
but...
different. Because if you tell me, listen, this is not working, and I want to break up, and I'm going to sit down and be like, well, wait. Especially if I don't get these signs.
Yeah. Well, of course, because if it seems like it just came out of nowhere, you're blindsided. You're gonna want to know. But if the signs are there, then
the thing that bothers me, and I see the thing that bothers me, and I see it so much in this current day and age, is girls. Because I can't say I'm not a guy. Girls do not care. Girls do not care about my baby, he's such a good guy.
She said my baby.
Yes. Claim it. Own it. I would say mine, but he running around the house talking about period, and he's a city boy, so no, you get nothing.
He's such a good guy.
By the way, guys, happy Father's Day.
It won't be released on Father's Day.
But still, today we're recording Happy Father's Day. Yeah, and it's not Mother's Day, let's be clear. So don't start that nonsense.
This is a different conversation.
I just want to be clear.
But he's such a great guy, and it's just like, it's to the point where I just be looking at him, and I'm like, ain't nobody trying to holler at you, dude. I'm like, you're a catch. And he's just like, no. He was like, I don't entertain none of that stuff. Right. And I'm like, but it comes your way, because girls, we know it.
What you say, Aisha?
You know it, girls. You know that, y'all know them girls who be like, oh, that's a good man. And they smell it. They be smelling it like,
yes, they do.
They do.
And it's like
you smell like Gucci and goodness.
And it's like, it's to the point where it's just like, nowadays these girls are so trifling. They be like, I'm okay with being your friend.
They always been trifling. They always been trifling. But time out, because very
it's
well
been going on.
I'm about to say very well is dudes that be on some like, oh, I'm not trying to press on you. I never asked you about your relationship. I was just asking you know, how you doing.
You can't have friends? No.
I have no new friends, and that's the same for females too. No. This is the last entry right here. That's it.
Can I tell you
Cut off.
what he said? I was like, you don't got no female friends? He was like, they can't play basketball. What I need them for? I said, hey.
Okay.
Well, okay.
Well,
listen, not everybody is Salah Lathan over here, okay? You got your Mike Epps and y'all over here playing for each other's
But
rights.
I'm just saying that. I just thought that was cute. I was like,
no, but that's real. But
because
you know why? Because you have a man that's assured. You have a man that's confident in what he has, and he's assuring you. And he's honestly, he's probably been through. And I'm speaking as if I don't know him. Hey,
he probably gonna watch this.
He gonna watch it because he gonna support. Because
I don't let him watch my ratchet tree.
She's ratchet.
She do. Because you know, it's the same with mine. It's just like, it's the thing where it's like, yo, honestly, I am at an age where I've already entertained that. You know what I'm saying? I've already been through all of that. So now that I am,
his heyday. I was like,
you know what I'm saying?
I was like, I remember you. You was a little
you know
hot
what I'm saying?
stuff.
A little hot boy. You know what I mean?
Hot.
So it's like, and it's the same for women. When we reach that point,
You got
what I want.
I really remember the song from the 90s.
Okay, proud of you.
I'm so sad.
I hate us. So it's like, you know, those moments where you're like, listen,
I love us for real.
not to sound like older or anything, because you don't have to be older to know what you want. You don't have to be older to secure that you know you're not in the mood. Exactly. That is still out here fearing marriage and
40-year-olds doing the same dumb shit.
You got sugar villages?
Can I tell you?
I
have this guy that I work with at one of my jobs. And I look at this man who is paying to put one of his children through college. That's how old this man is. Pays mortgage on the house. And he over here talking about somehow he's juggling 3 or 4 girls. And I'm just looking at him in the grave.
Oh, well, because he's a Mormon. Don't be rude.
He can have 4 more.
I just look at him and I was just like, and he be telling them the same story. Like, I'm sorry, baby, I was tired last night. And I'm just looking at him like, you don't get tired of these games.
Because it's like a routine for him. He got a whiteboard. He be like, okay, Monday, her, Tuesday.
But it's just like
SZA said, she okay with being the weekend.
No, if you listen to the song.
My man is your man is your man.
No, but if you really listen to the song,
You're
SZA
low key want him to be hers all throughout the week.
SZA was singing about her man cheating with somebody else,
and she's totally fine with that. But she's just like, well, come back when you're done.
And I'm not okay with that.
She says, you say you want a girl. Why do you want me when you know you got a girl? Like, I listened to her interview, and when she
want me,
she broke down the record, and she was just like, she was in a relationship, and her dude had a weekend girl. She was like, he had a whole Friday, Saturday, Sunday relationship, and I was listening to that, and I was just like,
well, that's something. Well,
and the girl was something we won't be doing in this house.
The girl was content with it.
Okay,
but I have a question.
Okay,
have you ever been cheated on and taken the person back and stayed with them?
Fuck no.
Me,
no.
Or like,
I won't say
disrespected in a different, like in a manner. Let me say that.
I've experienced a high level of whoa. What the fuck was that?
Well,
I'm not gonna throw all my business.
I'm
not gonna throw all my business out there. If you know, you know. I've experienced a break. Some things happening, some things not coming to fruition, and some things coming back full circle where we're back, and that's just that. And that's cool because I feel like it wasn't forced. I feel like I separated myself. I gathered my belongings very eloquently.
As a Virgo does.
Listen, pack my things.
Organize that shit.
Left your things very gently. Cleaned down every dresser, every remnant of me, and carried on. And then it came about. It came back. I prayed for peace. I prayed for forgiveness. I prayed for just to be completely content again. I went through my mourning. I went through I went through like trying to go on a date. I went through trying to entertain people, but it pissed me off because I was just like, yo, you're not. I was with you for so long. We went through this break situation. You was doing your own thing. And that's the thing about meeting people young too. That's the thing about meeting when you're young. When you're young, because I met my boyfriend when we were like 17, 18. So, you know, it was like,
y'all didn't really get through that.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
there was some things.
and it's like, you know, everybody have their whole phase or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Like, and that's cool too. Honestly, you don't
Not
need.
everyone needs
And let's
one.
be clear, you don't need to have one. Don't ever feel inadequate, because I experienced moments where I was just like, damn, I wonder if it's better to be single. I wonder if, like, you guys seem to be having so much fun over there, but when you get home and you want what I have, it's like, oh,
but
damn.
that's the thing. That's just the facade, because being single is one thing. Because I guess I would be the only single person here. It's one thing being single
Unless we're
where.
talking about an engineer or something like that, because she said, I guess I'm the only one. No, ain't no guessing.
All right,
You
like,
are.
You
I'm the only single one
That's
here.
what I said, unless you-
I'm the only single one
Shout
here.
out to Dimitri.
Right, our engineer. But it's like, it's one thing when you're like, oh, fuck relationships, whatever. But
Yeah, it's like
at
you
the
got
end of
dash.
the day, everybody needs somebody. Everybody wants somebody to share things with and all that.
You know the funny thing
Mushy
is,
shit.
I'm
I
gonna rectify that, because I don't think you need anybody. You first
Need
and
yourself.
foremost,
Yeah.
you need to be okay with yourself.
Being alone.
I know a lot of my female friends and observations of friends, they feel that they'll be complete in a relationship. If you don't know what it means to be in solitude, if you don't know what it means to love yourself and truly, and not like, oh, I look good today, I love my, no.
You have to literally
So cry
dig
with
into
yourself,
who
to be broken,
Yeah.
Can I
to
tell
raise
you- to
yourself
know
up.
what
If you
I
don't know
tell
those things, then you should first and foremost practice those things before you ever try to pour into
because
somebody
until
else's
you
cup.
can be content with being alone and not feeling lonely,
Mhm.
you will always feel lonely with no matter who you are with.
Exactly.
Amen.
Like
Amen.
I want, because
I want to stress that.
I was
Okay.
single for a long time, and I'm gonna tell you guys, I jumped into that relationship thinking that, because I come from a big family, I have mad friends, I like being around people, so it was just second nature to have somebody else up under me, and it was just like, it was one of those things. It was like, that little breakup didn't bother me, because I was just like, I knew this nigga wasn't shit, I knew you wasn't shit, but I wasn't content with being alone because I didn't like how it felt to be lonely. So you will be lonely even if you're with somebody, if you don't know how to be good to yourself when you're alone.
Amen.
And that's what people need to realize. Don't jump into relationships to put that piece in that puzzle.
And also,
can
and
work.
it's like, or serial daters.
Yes,
People that
I
just-
can't.
You don't know how to be single.
I have
need
friends
to be
who
alone.
I have friends who have, you know, ended a very long relationship, and what they do is they end up just dating, having these slew or this rotation of people, and it's like, yo, what's the point?
Right.
What's the point of having the, oh, I'm single so I can do what I want. That's cool, that's great. I'm glad you're single. That's what's up. But you don't care about yourself.
Right.
You would rather go chase this man or this woman down, do all the things that you want to see in a relationship, and you don't even care about yourself. And you don't see that you don't care about yourself.
It's
And that's
funny
a
'cause
hard part.
I know people who, like, I have a few friends who are just they are in a relationship, like they don't know what it's like to be alone.
Yeah.
They're in relationships.
I cherish my solitude. I'm in a full blown relationship, and I have somebody that
funny thing
respects
is,
the space.
You know what's crazy? I have to be in a relationship where you are okay with me just being myself. Like I can't.
There's no
I can't be under you.
relationships.
Like
if you
cling
can't
to
accept
nobody.
that, adios muchacho. I'll be single for the rest of my days.
I
because
sure will.
if you can't accept that, there are moments where I need my space. I want you in the same place as me.
But
I don't want
really
you
want to
underneath
talk
me.
to you. I don't really want to,
And it's not being an asshole. Like
I
that's,
just need to be in my space. I need to feel who I am right now. I need to know my emotions.
and that's
No, but
fine.
But
And
that's
okay.
For me, I'm annoying too. But like, it's after me being alone. I have to collect myself before I can be with other people. And that's just in general. Like not even just in a relationship.
So I'm gonna say the next question. If you don't get that in your relationship, would that be something to force you to go out there and find it from somebody else?
No. Yeah, I will just leave because
point.
for me, I'm just a free-spirited person. Like I have to be able to move at my own pace. And granted, my last relationship, we weren't under each other. We weren't like, it wasn't something that yo, where you going? What you wearing? Like, it was none of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that. And I feel like that was my first adult relationship, and that sets the precedent for all my other relationships. I have to be able to be myself.
Mm-hmm.
I have to be able to go and do my own thing. But I want you to do your own thing.
Yep.
I'm not holding,
Truly.
like, we're not being held hostage in a
anchored to
relationship.
each other.
I'm gonna be real honest
You know?
with you. I don't know how to date somebody that don't got their own thing because I have a lot going on.
Right.
So you
like,
gotta be able to.
You gotta be able to get
To
up
roll
from
with
under
it.
me.
Yeah.
Like, because for me, even right now, like, dating is harder for me right now because
I don't want no homebody. I hate that. Like,
no.
Oh, I like.
I
well,
like
not like that, but it's like
You gotta be able to stay home, but
You know what
like,
I'm saying? You
come
can-
on,
you
like
can-
every weekend you out. Come on, fam, like let's watch some movies. Like, you know, like
Because you know I'm a homebody.
see, and I ride that line between bye and I'm home this
Okay.
weekend.
And I tell you what, I'm a homebody because
I'm a
even if I'm not at
solid
home,
60-40.
I'm at somebody else's home being a homebody.
Well, that's fair, but see, that's okay because
That's
you're
a little different.
technically you're out.
you're out, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're not out and about, but you are out.
Yeah,
And that's-
you're
and that's
away
fine.
from your.
And that's me. Like
sanctuary.
I may not be home, but I'm only up the street at my cousin's house.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not doing nothing. I'm not out here.
and
I'm
I tell them like
not trapping. You know what
I
I
was
mean?
gonna say, I have another question.
I'm trapping, okay.
I have another question. Oh, I was gonna say I have another question.
Okay,
Who cheats more, men or women?
I think we cheat equally.
I think we cheat equally. I think women cheat better.
We
I think we're
definitely
cleaner.
cheat better.
I think it's a very very popular myth, folklore, whatever the hell you want to call it, is that women are emotional cheaters. Denied. First of
Right.
all,
I know women who cheat just to get their rocks
Sometimes
on.
you
Yo.
want to see what else is out there.
and sometimes you just are like, yo, honestly, like you pissed me off,
Mhm.
and now I'm gonna do you one up. I'm about to go handle this,
But that's emotional
and you're
cheating.
never gonna
That's
know.
not though.
Is it?
It is your. This is the thing.
You know
it's
why?
still
Because
an emotion.
I'm acting off
of
of.
an
Okay,
emotion.
I guess.
I know girls who will be in a relationship
I should
with
say-
they are.
I could say you're emotionally cheating, but I'm not tied to you. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a shit if you don't ever
I was
call me
gonna
back.
say,
I just came
I
here to
know
get the
women-
D and you go away
I know,
forever.
so
Like,
you're
if-
not emotionally cheating with that person because you don't have emotions towards them, but you're emotionally cheating
Towards
with
the
your
person.
partner.
You're
You're acting off of
yes,
emotions.
yes, and that I
That's one
understand.
thing.
Like that I understand.
I know, like I got some friends in Florida who just, shorty's just like, I just want to see what else is out there.
Yeah.
She's like, my baby daddy's boring, so I want to.
And
And she loves that man to death. But hey,
and that's one thing. You know how like people be like, "Oh, you can't love a person and step out."
you sure can love a person and step out.
You can.
You
And
sure can.
honest, so I used to work at a club, right? A strip club. I'm gonna say it because
Wait,
doesn't
you
matter.
took a breath. Why'd you breathe like that?
Because that is just.
Can I tell you something? So I know we don't want to talk about that whole black men don't cheat thing.
Wait.
Oh, go ahead.
wait. We're gonna get into that real
Because
quick.
I have
so
they broke it down, and what Charlamagne said, it made so much sense.
wait
So
before
go
we
ahead,
get into
there,
that.
Get there.
So I used to work at this strip club, and we had an OG in that strip club, and he was like the door guy. God rest his soul because he passed. And he told me one time, and he was like, "You think Martin Luther King didn't cheat?
He definitely
Oh,
cheated.
girl,
You
bye.
think
It's
Malcolm X
stories.
didn't cheat?"
It's stories about that. It's in the damn biopic. That
The
this
only
man had.
person.
Okay,
that I- the
along
only-
the Million Man March, you think there wasn't a million other hoes marching right
like,
along?
come
Like,
on,
oh,
sis,
right,
like, you
yes,
think-
civil
you
But
rights.
there are certain men that I like. I don't think Barack has cheated.
I don't think so.
I don't
But
think
that's
Steph Curry
more-
has cheated. I don't think
You see what?
there were certain men that I feel like I don't think LeBron James
Steph?
has cheated. I don't think and this is just me speaking. I don't think LeBron James cheated.
So here's the thing. I don't think with the whole black men don't cheat movement, it's hard. It's hard if you've been cheated on.
So
to
can I
believe
tell
that.
you what
No,
Charlamagne
I
said?
do
But
believe
Charlotte-
that, but
the
Charlamagne
thing
said
is,
this is what
Right
Charlamagne
now,
said.
from this day forward, black men don't cheat.
No.
I love that.
you mean
But
today
I'm
is
okay
Father's Day?
So listen, so this is what Charlamagne said. He broke it down on the radio. He says, "I want to specify this. I'm not talking about black boys."
That's a whole song.
He said, "I'm not talking about black boys." He's like, "I'm not talking about these
It is a
ignorant."
song.
It
It
is
is.
a song.
He's like, "I'm not talking about
It's an
these
anthem.
ignorant niggas." He was like, "I'm talking about those men who got their feelings in line, who got their
Yes.
egos
Oh,
in
no,
line."
themselves.
Of course.
And he was like, because he was like, I have some friends singing this song who don't need to sing this song
Right.
because they're treating their women
Of
incorrect.
course,
And that's
because
the line.
it rides the line between a joke and it's no. I'm dead serious. Like I'm really tired because it's a congregation
Because Charlamagne also
of
said
black
it.
men who are tired of being accused.
Charlamagne
of
also
being
said
cheated
it. He
or
was
cheating.
just like, he cheated and he was a dog to his wife, and it wasn't until she turned it back on him that he was just like, whoa.
But hold on, and that's when they normally realize it. Until
I could lose all. He also said his skin wasn't getting clear; it was just getting worse. He was like, "I would cheat on my wife, but my skin, it would get darker."
yeah, because you ain't supposed to be out there. You ain't supposed to be out
He
there.
was like,
bro.
he stopped cheating, his skin cleared up. I said, "That's God."
Yeah, that's God telling you.
He said my credit score went up. He was like, "That black woman did my finances."
Sick of him.
Such a fucking fool. But
He
no.
said, he was like, being faithful to one woman will raise your credit. You're not out here hiding. You're not out here hiding lies.
Right, because you ain't out here buying her Victoria's Secret, and then you gotta buy your wife the same thing because you
First
know
of
you
all,
gotta explain
I'm a Perla type bitch. Don't be buying me no Victoria's Secret.
You know what?
No.
On that note,
I'm not
we
no Perla bitch. I
have
ain't
to
never
wrap
even
it
been
up.
in the damn
We
store.
have to wrap it
it.
up.
No, we don't.
Because I don't know where this
We
went.
got about 10 minutes.
I don't know where this
No,
went.
but that I love that. That's a movement. I really do.
No, for real.
Because
You need to respect your women.
really, we have to. Because
We
I
need
feel
to
like
respect
black
each
women.
other.
Each
You know
other.
I
what I'm
feel like
saying?
black women, we hold our men down all the time, and when we get stepped out on, is that a thing?
Stepped
I'm-
out. When we
Yeah, when we get stepped out on.
Okay, so yeah, I'm
Give me
saying it in
advice.
Creole in my mind. so
So say
when
it
we
in
get
Creole also.
no, when we get stepped out on and we get cheated and we feel those hurts, I feel like for men, they're like, she wouldn't do me like you. Really drink my wine.
I did. What you gonna do about it? You gonna cheat on,
Jay-Z said
you gonna
it.
cheat on me?
But Jay-Z said
Leave me
it.
alone, Becky.
Jay-Z said it in Song Cry. I was like, if y'all really want to
Oh,
sit there, listen
Listen,
to Song
I can't
Cry.
see it coming down
My
my
eyes.
eyes,
Mm-hmm.
so I have to make the song.
Listen to 444. Jay-Z talked about what he put Beyonce through.
It's
And
not
then he
until
said she turned around and started.
it's not until we start doing it do they realize like, yo, she had my back the whole time.
Or-
I shouldn't
Or it's
even
one
be
of those,
doing this.
or it turns into like, I never thought you would.
Yeah.
I didn't think you was gonna do
Yeah.
it. Do it.
But I
You know who put that out there for everyone to see? Because you know the hood lovers. Love and hip hop. Rashida and
Yo,
Kurt. When
low-key-
Rashida said she cheated, I do believe Rashida
She just
cheated.
cheated.
But wait.
I don't
She
think she
cheated.
I
No.
think. Let me.
I think she been cheating. That's why she's okay to sit
I
back.
think Beyonce cheated too.
Oh, she better have.
Listen,
Honestly,
I think
Beyonce, she
as a
better have.
Virgo,
Yes.
I think
better have.
Beyonce cheated.
Listen,
and
Beehive,
just
don't come
didn't
for them. Beehive, don't come for them.
come for me. I don't care because I'm a Beehive too. So
She
I
just-
think I did. So
But-
I think Beyonce cheated too, but
Rashida
with
said that.
class.
Rashida said that. Rashida was just like, she's been with Kurt for 19 years. She was something like that, some long one.
About 47 to 11.
She was like, if y'all thought that he was the only one out here doing his dirt, she was just like, I was able to stomach most of his stuff because I was,
Doing my own shit.
and I believe it.
I believe
And here's what's
I believe Rashida
crazy.
went on dates, and I
No,
believe Rashida
nah,
entertained. I can't imagine Rashida
Rashida
actually
look
getting-
like the
Can I
type
tell you-
because she over here giving that bubble gum.
Can I tell you why?
Listen, you know the type, loud as a motorbike, but wouldn't bust a grape in a fruit pie.
Listen,
She would have.
I believe Rashida. The reason why I
That's her sign,
the
because
reason
Rashida
why I
will.
believe her, because she put up with
That
so
sign is
much.
cheater.
And it's always that it's cheaper to keep them. She's the breadwinner.
That's a
She
fact.
really is.
Because Kirk got that strange.
But he's her manager.
Don't leave. Kirk got that strange thing in his neck. What's that? An Adam's apple?
Yeah.
An Adam's piece?
She really loves us,
And
guys.
she never will.
You know what? She ain't allowed back on the show. We got the 2 hosts this week.
And with that being said,
Did you really just say that?
come on now. You know, you and I both
Sit down.
know.
Let's talk about it.
You looked at that thing too.
No,
What is that? It's like a piece of candy that's
Listen,
just caught. It's not a real Adam's apple.
Listen,
All
stop.
all of
this
them,
is
you
not
know.
what we're talking about.
Fine.
Ma'am, we're talking about
Fine.
cheating. Not Adam's apple. But anyways.
Well, you were cheating with that damn Adam.
You had a whole baby. That's when I would have been like, nigga, you got me fucked up.
Now see, I ride the
And
timeout.
this is why I felt
I
like
know.
Rashida had her
I
little
know.
man.
Timeout.
Rashida had her man. One of her sons may not be cursed. Y'all know that. Come on.
I don't want to speak on Rashida's life. I don't care about Rashida's life. But what I'm saying is,
I don't know
At
nothing
the end
either.
of the
I'm gonna be
day,
honest. I don't
You
know.
grab your
nothing.
glass. Oh, it's empty.
ain't- let me finish this because y'all got me.
We gotta get back on track, guys, because we really
No, But honestly, I think that we equally cheat. The funny thing is, men, they change their mannerisms. We could, unless you're a Haitian man, because Haitian men.
Let me tell you, Haitian men have wives back at home.
You don't know. Either you're Haitian.
No, and not even
know.
to be funny. That's a very, very
really
hard it's such a messed up dynamic. It's very and it's such
Haitian
a.
men
But you know what?
Oh.
Jamaican men too.
West Indian men,
Because I was gonna say
unfortunately,
Jamaican men have a
like,
whole family back in another
Yes,
country.
because
and
everybody is darling and babes until you
Yes.
find out, like, wait, so you have 3 children where?
Like, I know a few.
Oh, not in America. They're back there.
Back
But
home.
you here are my wife. But what about the 6 months out of the year you
I
go
was
back
listening
home?
to the radio and the girl
Or the
said,
money you send.
the girl said she met a dude. This is the Breakfast Club. She was just venting.
Clerk.
And she lived in New York, and she was like, I met a dude and I love him. He's Jamaican. She was like, I found out he married me for papers. And he has a whole family at home, and I'm pregnant now. I said,
Well, guys, thank you so much for
Child,
joining.
this episode is too much.
Jamaican man,
Listen,
West Indian
West
man.
Indian-
I've been offered to be married for papers, and let me tell you something. That's a whole other.
African men will have wives.
Excuse me.
Well, African men.
African men don't cheat.
Yeah. African men definitely don't cheat because they're allowed to have multiples.
In
So
America,
that's one
are
thing.
they allowed to have multiple?
Listen, if you bringing your culture from home over here,
So that means
I ain't
Asian
marrying
men
no-
can do it. Okay. All right, that answers my question. Okay.
but no, honestly,
Ain't no more.
I ain't got no. I'm about to take Marty's sip and just
Okay,
like
I'm holding on to my
class like you used to. Come on.
No, but the funny thing is, some men they change their patterns.
Can I tell you?
Women, we be like, oh, I'll cook you dinner, I'll do all this. You know, we'll stick to the routine. Men,
cheated and all.
yeah.
That's why I can't cheat. That's why I can't cheat. Cause nigga, if I'm out here pleasing somebody else, I can't come home and do that. Fuck it, I'm
Right.
tired. I'm tired. Like shit. I'm
And
Mine
tired.
over here
that's
talking
and that's men, because men.
I
There's
ain't
a
even
pla-
cooking. I ain't even cooking.
No, you just cutting up ice cubes. Come on, talk about
slush.
I
You
need
have
to
a
walk away.
slush.
Talking
I
about-
need to walk away. I need to go home. I
Like,
gotta
you
go.
ain't, did
I
you
gotta
add a
go.
little coconut to it? Damn, is it shaved ice or what?
Why is it melting? What the hell did I do
Come on,
today?
and she was talking about
What did I do today? Nothing. Stop talking to
nothing.
me.
Don't talk to me.
I'm watching the game.
But
Damn.
no, honestly, I do feel like
I can't stand you. You and your big old back teeth. I can't stand you.
I hate these people. I hate that.
I can't. She said I shave up. I shave
She's
it.
always about
Did you
Some
put
of them in,
coconut on it?
in a nice glass. He like, damn,
Right.
baby, look a coconut or something. She said, simple syrup.
Yeah. No, but
We gotta go. Come on.
Okay, bring it in.
Okay.
I'm driving a boat.
Drive the boat. Bring it back home.
my shit.
It's
Your
Titanic,
ship
y'all.
is
We in
sinking
ice.
now. Cause look where we
We
are.
on the Titanic.
I gotta go.
Oh, goddamn,
No. Reel it in, ladies.
I gotta
reel it
get
in.
home. It's too late.
Ooh,
But
okay.
no,
Okay.
honestly, I just feel like
Oh God.
West Indian men. They'll
To
still
bring you back on the
provide.
last episode.
White men cheat really well too.
This.
I don't know. I ain't never gonna go there.
Let's be clear.
Let me
Not,
tell you
and that's
what-
not a pun. Let's be clear. That's not a pun. I wouldn't know nothing
The
about
reason
that.
why I
really
know
wouldn't.
white men cheat really well because I watch a lot of Snapped and stuff like that, and like
Nah,
I
but I
watch a lot.
feel like if
well,
you had a
listen.
black woman,
Wait, if you watch a lot of Snapped in the last 2020,
You
these
said
white
snapped as in lifetime?
yes,
no, Snap is
Snapped in
definitely
2020.
no, Snap is like
WeTV now.
No,
Snapped is
doesn't matter,
Oxygen
doesn't
or
matter.
something.
it's done by the network. It's not Lifetime.
But
I hate
it's
Lifetime.
it was
I'm
on
gonna shut
Lifetime.
Me too.
It was on Lifetime though. But so
That's
if you
the
watch
Jamaican
Snapped,
Lifetime.
yes, if you watch Snapped in like 2020 and they talk about these things, like the last episode of 2020 I watched, this man had a whole affair with his nanny. Was able to kill the nanny and his wife.
Just so she
And
won't
the
tell.
only
That's
reason
some
why
next level cheating
no,
right
he
there.
didn't kill the nanny. He killed the wife to be with the nanny. And the only reason why they found out is because he didn't clean up the killing well.
'Cause the
But
nanny
no one
should have.
ever knew. But this is the thing. They didn't
What
find
are you
out.
for?
His family and his daughters didn't find out he was having an affair until he went to trial.
Yo, that's damn.
Now let me tell you something.
Now look how that's you could have been kept.
Hold on. Let me tell you
First
something.
of all, you didn't have to kill me off. You could have just stayed with
Just
her.
left.
Hold on, because
Now you got
It's
me on-
cheaper to keep her.
You know why? Because he was
It
scared
is
that
cheaper to
Mad
keep
Black
her.
Woman would have happened.
You know
He was
what?
gonna be in the sink with
Listen,
the bubbles talking about.
close out because
I don't want to.
Charles!
Wait.
Stop making those bubbles, Charles.
If she gets me going again, I'm walking away.
We're gonna mute you this episode.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Because
No.
why did she talk about that man? You seen this? His lip.
He was in the wall talking about.
Y'all are so.
You remember when he was sitting there and he was kind of like, no.
She's like, oh, stop
Stop
it.
making no
She
fucking
said,
bubbles.
stop those bubbles,
Are
Charles.
you hungry?
But he's dying.
She said, are you hungry
You're
here?
about to be all snapped.
She said, are you hungry here? Eat. And then she tossed that the salad at him.
Sprinkling damn goldfish food.
Okay, wait.
No,
So,
it's hot.
let's
Okay.
She
bring it back
beat him
in.
with the toy. I was like, he can't even feel that. That's the only good thing Tyler Perry did was make Diary
I hate y'all so
Because
much.
God knows Shamar Moore's cornrows. Brandon, okay.
I want to end this.
I'm in the
episode
boat.
now.
I'm in the boat. Come on, y'all. Got my cap. I got my cap
Her
on.
out.
Oh,
Okay, so no.
Look at the parts.
With the Black Men Don't Cheat movement, we're gonna reel it all the way back in.
All right.
With the Black Men Don't Cheat
'Cause they
movement,
don't.
I'm all for it. I am all for black men. Can y'all stop?
I'm trying.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. We gotta go.
Because they don't
These heifers.
cheat.
So the whole Black Men Don't Cheat
Today.
movement,
Oh, fellas.
get out.
This is stupid.
They can't even be. Ain't no more wine, guys.
Okay.
This is
We're
why we
not
can't talk
talking
about
with
cheating.
wine.
This is why we can't talk about cheating.
Go on my stomach.
The niggas look dumb when they get caught cheating.
Babe, Babe, I don't even know her. The same
You
bitch
don't
you
know
was on Snap with 3 days ago.
She
and
just
I
called your
asked
phone.
you.
She just called your phone. I don't know that
Oh,
number.
babe, I don't know her.
How she know your name if you don't know that number?
Oh wait, what's
Stress lines,
the
stress
Tony
lines.
Braxton song where he was like, I just need some time.
Oh, where the hell
listen.
do you get off?
Let me tell you
telling
something.
me your mama said I'm not what you need. Since your mother thinks she knows it all, that's why you need her. Let me tell you.
Just be a man about it. No, but
He'd be like, oh, that's my homeboy's girl. So why she calling you baby?
listen, and Whitney Houston talked about it. So
It's not
why?
Okay.
Right, it's not right, but
But
it's
it's
okay
okay.
because I'm a do
Because this is the Heartbreak Hotel, sis. Come on.
because I'm a
You
do me
said-
anyway.
You did
That's
my
not what she
time.
said, but that's what I said.
You said you took your time. You didn't think to call me.
Mm.
All the time. Mm-mm. Come on now.
Mm-mm.
Come
All
on,
right.
let me
We're not gonna get into that.
All right, all right, all right.
But
Since you're not around.
I
These
am-
last couple of minutes, what we got?
I am all for the Black Men Don't Cheat movement, as in black
am
men don't cheat. Like it's that simple. Like
Black men and women. We're not gonna let y'all in.
Right.
Yeah, I was
We're
just
not
about to
gonna do
add
that.
on, like, black men and women. People
People
as a
in
whole.
general. Everyone
Period.
treat your men and women nicely, please.
If
Come
you're-
on
if you're
with that period
genuinely-
business.
period. If you're genuinely
You can't
interested in
put
somebody,
periods on sentences
and-
that are not complete.
I said
It had a noun. I guess it was complete.
period. No,
That's our West Indian substitute teacher mother.
no, but I'm all for the movement. I am. If we're speaking on black men, we're speaking on someone who's mature, who has acknowledged all their, past
Shortcomings, wrongdoings, and so
Yes.
on and so forth.
If we're
I
talking
mean,
about
rectify those
men,
And I mean all your shortcomings.
yes,
All of me
needs all of you.
loves all of you.
Oh, needs
Alright.
love, whatever. I don't love you.
But
But whatever.
need is a harsh word.
No, but I'm for the movement, and I am okay with that. I'm okay with everyone going, oh, black men don't cheat. As long as you're not one of those ain't shifters who are just using that, I guess, for clout,
Yeah.
and saying, oh, black men don't cheat when you out here doing the most.
Right.
Like,
Because it's because people are taking it as a joke. That's the thing about it. Because
I don't
it
feel
has.
like it's a joke.
But for social media, it has become a joke.
It has
It's a
been.
funny thing. But it's like on some real, there really are
who don't
men
cheat.
that are highlighted that are respectable men of the community, as my brother says.
Mm-hmm. Who don't cheat?
That do their thing, mind their business, keep their girls happy, and just really be chilling. You know what I'm saying? And
I
that's
told you about my homeboy
and
who
that's
out here,
cool.
he be loving these girls. And when you look at him, you would think he's the cheater, but when he's in a relationship, he's the most faithful,
Faithful.
nicest, and
See?
girls just be taking his kindness for weakness.
That's troubled. Well, let's look him up.
Oh, he got a little girl now.
Okay, well, good, good.
Yeah, little
good.
baby that
Don't cheat.
listen.
He got
And
a little
don't cheat.
baby
I'm not a baby
listen.
that listens, so.
All right, all
I
right,
don't
all
listen to
right.
nothing.
I don't
I'm
listen.
hard-headed.
I
I'm
am
be
very
real clear about that.
hard-headed.
I've been
I'm
hard-headed for quite some time. By
All
the
my
way,
life.
y'all, ain't shit on here. Let's be clear.
All right. Ain't
Every
shit,
week, I'm going to remind y'all.
ain't shit going on. They don't listen.
I don't listen.
I
I
got
don't give a damn.
But to be clear, if you don't love yourself first,
You can't love
it's
anyone
trouble
else.
to be in a relationship. So don't bring that baggage with you. And also, if you're triggered, if you haven't healed from being cheated on or being damaged, don't jump into a relationship. Don't
Nah.
do it.
I think we
And
all
acknowledge
need to
that.
take time to understand who we are.
Yep.
Because, like I said, I cheated on someone who was a really good person. And him reminding me, wasn't neither here or there, but him reminding me just makes me aware of, yo, you didn't deserve that. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't deserve me using my emotions to kind of prove
He
a
also has
point.
to let you know that, look, you ain't gonna never find another.
I mean, I did, so whatever.
And with that being said,
Whatever.
you guys,
But
the
no,
closing message.
don't cheat.
No, for real.
Don't cheat. No,
Like,
seriously,
if it ain't,
don't
if it ain't
cheat.
no good, don't be afraid to leave. Because sometimes it comes back.
It does, and you have
And sometimes
to
it don't.
acknowledge
And you just got to be
that.
cool with that too. Don't
Yeah.
be crazy. Don't be stalking people now. Don't be psycho.
Please
Because I know some people.
don't. Please.
All right.
I do.
Y'all are scaring me now.
Listen, I'm just being clear. I just want to touch all the bases.
Hey,
If you gonna,
we gotta let everybody know what's
you
up.
know what I'm saying? Don't be stalking people down now.
But just don't. Like, I think this is more of a time for us to be more vocal about our emotions and
our
who
needs.
we are.
In a relationship,
Because-
if you're not happy, express that.
Why
if there's something you think
so?
you can work on, express that. Because the problem is people don't give people the benefit of the doubt. They think it's easier to just like, oh, okay, well, he's not doing this, and I don't feel like telling him, so I'm gonna just go over here and let him entertain me, or vice versa. I'm gonna let her do this for me or whatever. It's like, yo, sometimes if you just be vocal with the person that you really care about, they'll be vocal back with you. You guys can come to a common ground, work it out,
Yeah.
and meet each other. It's a mutuality and it's compromise, and that's
I hate
super
to bring
important.
this up, and I watched an episode of Black Mirror where so crazy, and I hope this is not a spoiler for anyone, but they
It
had
might
like
be,
that.
oh well.
I was gonna say,
First-
Black
Yeah,
Mirror been
I don't
on
give
for
a fuck.
1,000 years. Like,
But in the episode, it was the one where the guys were like entering a virtual game and they were kind of like having sex. It was so weird. But at the end of the episode, she kind of like was like, well, if this is what you're doing, I'm going to allow you to do this today, and I'm going to do me. I think that communication in relationships is very, very important in this, not I guess in this
but
day
in
and
this
time.
time, because
But it's just-
social media and society prompts you to, one, be in a fast relationship,
Yes.
being something that is glorified from social media, when deep down you guys are not happy or you're just not cool. And there are very much happening right now. Don't feel pressured to be in if you're not ready, don't be in a
Not even-
relationship.
Not even just to be in a relationship, but you don't have to follow standards of other people's relationships.
sure
like
don't.
if that shit doesn't work
Listen,
for you,
if you
that
go
shit
to my
doesn't
social
work
media,
for
I ain't
you.
got no kids, I ain't got nobody at home. It's just me posting random pictures of plants and me doing weird things in the wilderness. I have a whole family. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
I keep it off of social media because I just feel like it's none of your fucking
It's
business.
none of your business. But if
And
we
that's
are,
just how I
if
am.
we're
you
being
know what I'm saying?
honest, like we are glorifying this. We're in a time where we're glorifying these goals and
It's a
shit.
status.
Like,
It's a status.
I don't
of
give a
social
damn
media.
about everybody else's relationship. If me and him don't click, if me and him have certain ways, that's between me and him.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like what works for you may not work for the other person. And if you think that, once a year, maybe I want to do something different. Do something different. But you have to communicate that with your partner.
You sure do.
And that
Be vocal.
kind of eliminates cheating because
Communication
it's
and
not
vocal,
cheating
and
if
being
we
vocal.
are
Like, listen, this
And
is
like Tamara said, if you are not equipped to be with yourself, you're not equipped to be with nobody else.
Right.
So you're going
At
to
all.
either
no
cheat
matter
on
what.
that person, or you're gonna accept.
Or you're gonna take the short
wrongdoing.
end of the stick and you're gonna
Yeah.
feel like, and you're gonna be mad in this relationship because you're like, I don't deserve this, I want more. I don't know how to be vocal about it, and I also don't know how to be
Yep.
whole within myself. So I'm just
Just
mad
say
and
it.
bitter. Like,
Just say it.
And that's what it is. If
Like,
you're not
yo.
content with yourself, you will never be content
and
with
also
other people.
stop accepting the shorthanded things. I know a few handful of women that are like, oh, well, you know, he acknowledges me on the weekend, so I guess that's good enough.
All
Like,
right,
no,
I'm
it's
done.
not.
I'm done.
Like I
said,
said,
not.
what works
We are
for
not
you.
doing that no more. Not in
No.
2019.
But I
What
do
works
in
for you?
2019, sister. Something came here and I was like, what are you doing here? I thought we wasn't doing that no more. Get out of here. You go back to 2018 with that nonsense and come back when you're ready.
What works for you doesn't work for everybody, okay?
I just want to be clear.
So, being more vocal in your relationships eliminates the whole, because cheating creates an insecurity. So I'm
it
not
was the
trying to,
insecurity that was festering all along, and now you done went and fulfilled it. And now you feel more insecure, and now you just done.
and now you just adding hurt
now you're
onto hurt.
guilty and in a karmic debt that you ain't even need to be in.
I have enough debt, student loans, and
Oh.
I don't need any more. I don't
It's telling me my
need
ex, cause damn.
more. No, that is my ex. Like,
Well, I'm gonna close the episode with that being said. This is another episode of Talks with Wine. I am a little glassy-eyed. My wine glass is empty.
all of our
I done
lives.
drank Marley's, and I would have drank
Right,
mine,
she
but hers
did.
is empty too.
Listen, you guys.
Again, I am Tamara. Don't forget there ain't shit on this card.
We all took her
They took them out.
All right, and I'm Marley.
I'm done with these hoes.
That's
She
fair.
is. That's